At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce. Which one is working? At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the assistant principal for our senior class, Mr. Giuseppe Colella.
Hello again. The high school proudly introduces its valedictorian to our parents, guardians, families, and friends. This student has aspired to greatness through his determined yet humble demeanor, commitment, and his service. He has excelled academically, engaged in leadership positions, and has dedicated many hours to his community. This student has engaged in a number of student activities that include the National Honor Society, the Science National Honor Society, and he was also treasurer of the French Honor Society. He also found time to participate on our school swim team. Indeed, much of this student's high school career has centered upon his passion for science and medicine. As for practical experience, he routinely shadowed local dentists and gained valuable experience taking x-rays, assisting with basic laboratory procedures, and file management. Moreover, on nearly every Friday afternoon since 10th grade, this student has volunteered at either Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, New Brunswick, or at the Ivy Rehab for Kids in Monroe, where he learned what it really means to take care and aid patients by working alongside of nurses and other medical staff. As to awards and recognitions, this student has made principal lists throughout his high school career, has earned the top 10% in New Jersey Science Honors Chemistry, was awarded the AP Scholars for Distinction, and was named the American Legion Jersey Boys State Delegate for Monroe Township High School. This young man's future plans include attending Rutgers School of Arts and Sciences Honors Program and studying biology on a pre-medical track. It is my honor and privilege to present to you Aditya Mote, Monroe Township Class of 2026 Valedictorian.
Hello to the families, faculty, and graduating class of 2026. Don't worry, I won't keep you too long. While I can go on and on about believing in yourself and the other classic cliches we see on every elementary school classroom wall, I'm gonna spare you all. Being among 602 other Falcons today, it feels only fitting to talk about something that defines us all, flight. There's a Greek myth that many of us may already know, the story of young Icarus. Icarus was given the ability to fly, with wings made of feathers and wax. His father warned, don't fly too close to the sun so your wings don't melt, or too close to the sea, which will weigh your wings down. History remembers only the ending. Icarus falling from the sky, his wings unraveling beneath the sun, because he ignored every warning given to him. At first glance, the lesson seems obvious. Restraint. Keep your ambitions tethered to reality. The higher you fly, the harder you fall. But history rarely remembers the details. It forgets that before the fall, there was flight. As he descended to meet the sea and his creator itself, he laughed. It was a laugh of someone who knew something the world didn't, a secret the world couldn't grasp. Though he fell victorious. He knew he touched the impossible, gazed upon a view denied to everyone below. There was glory in his descent because there had been glory in his flight. Perhaps the tragedy wasn't Icarus's death. It would have been never attempting the flight itself. For one fleeting moment, he tasted the impossible. History remembers the plunge. Icarus remembers the flight. Maybe there's value beyond achievement. It's the decision to attempt something whose outcome is uncertain. The value lies in attempting flight. We all do it in our quiet ways. even if you don't think you have. Because when I look at this class, I don't see people who chose certainty. I see athletes who endured setbacks, injuries, and defeats, yet refused to surrender the pursuit of something greater, breaking records and winning GMC championships in the process. I see people who ran for leadership positions when they didn't know if anyone believed in them, allowing them to create a lasting mark on their communities. I see friendships formed because someone was willing to start a conversation with a stranger, shared laughter, late-night hangouts, and unbreakable bonds appearing as a result. And in each of these things, I see the same thing. Each chose to rise without knowing exactly where the wind would carry them. Through these, we are all Icarus, and that's a remarkable thing. Falcons aren't meant to stay perched forever. They're meant to soar, something you all have repeatedly proven over the last 4 years. And now, for the first time, we leave the same runway. And the truth is, none of us know where we're going. Some of us will travel across the country, some across the world. Some will realize entirely new dreams, while others will spend years pursuing the ones they already have. Imagine someone opening our yearbook 100 years from now. They'll see our pictures, they'll read our names, they'll wonder what became of us. They'll never know who became famous, who changed lives, who failed, who succeeded, who was sad, or who was happy. But as we sit here today, neither do we. And that's what makes it exciting. Because for all the stories that have already been written about us, our grades, our achievements, our college acceptances, our championships, the most important pages are yet to be filled. So as I leave here today, I have one final thought. Don't spend your time wondering what lessons you were supposed to take from Icarus. Don't spend your life following someone else's flight. Because the point of Icarus was never that we should all fly towards the same sun. The point was he was willing to leave the ground. And now it's our turn. So take the flight and chase the view that calls you. Not because you'll know where you'll land, but because you refuse to spend your life wondering what could have been if you never left the ground. I want to take these last few moments to say thanks to my parents for always placing their trust in me and backing me through every challenge. To my brother for our petty fights that keep life interesting. In 5 years' time, I hope to be sitting where you are and watching you give this speech. No pressure, though. To my family for the encouragement and unconditional support that have carried me much further than I could have gone alone. To my friends for the endless memories they've helped me make. And finally, to my teachers for always encouraging my curiosity and questions. Thank you and best of luck to everyone. Congratulations, class of 2026.